Adam, congratulations on re-signing for Curzon Ashton. How does it feel and how do the talks come about?
Yeah, they approached me before Christmas really, and it was kind of a no-brainer for myself. The position I'm in, I've moved locally now, having travelled the country for the past 12 years with football. As soon as I arrived here, when Adam brought me here, I felt a good vibe of the place. Everything that they try and do is right. And so when I first came, it was I settled in really well. And when the talks came about before Christmas, I kind of made my mind up there and then, before even talks properly began. So it was very, very straightforward.
This will be teeing up going into the next campaign, your 4th season with Curzon Ashton. What have those seasons been like, and sort of what improvements and progression have you seen around the club? You spoke there when you first were brought in with Adam Lakeland. How has that sort of progressed further?
Yeah, obviously when I came in, there was a team that Adam wanted to try and make his own team. So obviously when I came in, he made quite a few changes to the team, which what managers do. Great lads, it was a great team, doing well. But when you have a manager like Adam, when he first came in, to try and do things right and more professional, then that's what really pushes me to go out and put everything I've got into it. And he brought that with him, and ever since Marnie's taken over with the staff he's got, they've carried it on, and it's a very good feeling, especially for the players as well. Obviously we're a part-time football team, but it doesn't feel like that. And when you arrive here with everything, with the changing rooms and the pitch that we play on every week and everything, you guys, it feels professional. I've spent many years in the professional game, so I kind of know the differences, and it just, as soon as I arrived, it felt professional again.
I suppose aspects of that professionalism has also led you to captaining the side on a few different occasions, especially this season as well. What has that been like, and how does that feel from sort of a personal and a professional level?
Yeah, it feels really good, especially where I'm at now at my career. I'm 33 years old now, so I'm classed as a senior player. So, but to get that, to get the armband and to lead the team out is a great honour. At any level, it should be a great honour. You have the young lads coming through, looking up to you as if to say, what do we do now? How do we do this? Asking you stuff on the pitch, and it makes you feel good. And at the same time, it makes you push that further for these lads. They're asking you for help, and you tell them what you think, and you give them that help, and also on the pitch you try it. For some reason it gives you that bit more to do that bit extra, and it's a great feeling.
Now, having to trace through the memory banks a little bit, I know there's one moment that will be on my mind for this question, and perhaps some of the fans that are watching along. What's been one of your favourite moments so far at your time here?
Well, I'd imagine. Would you say the Scarborough goal? Maybe. Yeah, that was a good moment. Wasn't even meant to be in the box for that. I just thought, well, why not? I think it was a bad cross actually in the end. Not even meant to go to me, but yeah, probably that, because it gave us that. After the game, the way the changing room were, it was like, wow, we can actually really go on and maybe do this, and it just gave us that chance for the next week. It's all about what's happening on that day. It's like at the minute we're going for a bit of a tough run, but we're still doing better than we did last season at this stage, and we finished really strong last season. So anything could change. We might turn up on Saturday and put in a great performance and get 3 points, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, we're going into the next game hoping to get into the playoffs. And at the end of the day, there can't be anyone around here starting the season with Curzon Ashton saying the playoffs is our aim. I have heard it a lot of times, but the budget that the club's got compared to a lot of teams in this league is, it's nowhere near. So for what the staff are doing, all the way down to you guys, to the players on the pitch, is brilliant. That we're seeing Curzon now competing in this league the way they're doing is fantastic, and that just comes down to the way things are done off the pitch first and foremost.
with that in mind, I suppose, then looking ahead to the near future, where would you like to see the club going towards? Would you like that playoff conversation to be a little bit more frequent, or is it just, let's just do our thing and what happens, happens?
You've got to always have ambitions. If you don't, there's no point in doing anything in life. So you've always got to think of the next step. Even if you can't achieve it, there's no way you achieve it. You have to believe that somehow you need to get there. Absolutely, we're now a club where we're not just in this league to stay in this league. We're not a club who let's just fight for our place in this league and be a mediocre team, or just let's don't get relegated. Which is the words when I first came, is we're a club who stays in the league. Now, since my first day here and today, that's all changed. We're now a team who can compete with the best teams in this league, and as we sit here, there's no reason why we shouldn't be saying from now on that we are a team that now is pushing for playoffs. Like, there's probably about 12 teams who say that every week, every season, but it's true. You know how tight the league is. It's a hard league. As you know, everyone can beat anyone, whether you're top or bottom. But there's no reason why Curzon Ashton can't say every year, we'll go and do it again. We'll go and do it, because we're proving it now. We're doing it, and so there's no reason why that shouldn't be the case.
And what about for yourself? What other kind of near future ambitions do you have as a player? Is it more goals to your game? Is it learning a bit more about the tactical side to potentially look beyond the playing career? What's next?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about that much. With systems, in terms of goals, it all depends. If you're in a situation where you play more deeper, then your aim isn't necessarily to get goals. I mean, everybody would love to create more goals, get more goals, and that's the aim of the game. But throughout my career, I've never been that kind of position where it is my job to get goals. So I've never really thought about that. But in terms of like the tactical side and managing side of things, obviously each year pushes me further to that. I do enjoy all that stuff. I've looked into a lot of that stuff, done a lot of research on it just for my own personal self, and you never know. I'm hoping I've still got a few more years left in the locker to put in shifts out there for the lads. But football's been my life for many years, and as you've seen with a lot of players, you don't just fade away once your career's done on the pitch. You kind of get sucked into it because you miss it, and it's kind of all I know at the minute, and it's probably all I'll ever know. So I haven't really thought about it, but it would be a shame just to pack it all up and forget about it all. So management maybe one day.
Well, for now, it's always a joy to see you play, and we'll get to see it a lot more into next season. Adam Barton, congratulations on
Thank you very much. Thank you.